Handyman is having a huge sale on bathroom vanities. Find dozens of vanities in stock, on sale, and ready to display in your home. Visit our showroom for the best savings of the year.
To help remodel your home, Handyman.
More tornadoes spin through parts of south central KELOLAND. We're checking on the latest storm damage. Plus, an inappropriate comment is leading to changes in Moody County. We'll tell you what a county commissioner said that's prompting the state's attorney to draw up a code of conduct. Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have a lengthy list of boredom busters coming up, but first, our top story. There will be more cleanup duty ahead for people in Gregory County following last night's severe weather. The storms produced 2 tornadoes. This is a picture sent to us of a tornado near Dallas, South Dakota. The emergency manager tells us this morning that straight-line winds knocked down tree branches in Dallas and caused brief power outages in both Dallas and in Gregory. The emergency manager tells us the biggest problem right now is flooded roads and plugged culverts from the heavy rain that accompanied the tornadoes in Gregory County. Check out this video of a big lightning strike in Pierre. The video came to us from Jaden just as the storms were starting to flare up. This photo shows flooding in Oakoma. This came to us on our U-Share folder. And here's an example of some of that flooding in Gregory County with water over the roadways. Well, cleanup efforts in the town of Burke, South Dakota will get bogged down from last night's heavy rain. Before the storms hit on Friday, volunteers fanned out throughout town, helping residents clean up trees and other debris after a tornado and 100-mile-an-hour winds ripped through the community on Tuesday night. Volunteers are asked to stop by the fire hall in Burke if they'd like to help with cleanup. Moody County leaders are taking action after an inappropriate comment at a recent meeting. When county commissioners discussed how they would use body and dash cameras, Commissioner John Scheffelbein responded with the word sex. The commission addressed that comment on Friday, and Scheffelbein acknowledged that it was inappropriate. Now the county is moving forward. The state's attorney is planning on introducing a code of conduct for the commission. The county also plans on holding a sexual harassment training for employees and elected officials. Well, let's find out if more rain is in the forecast for the weekend. Here's meteorologist Grant Smith in the Storm Center. Good morning, Grant.
Yes, Perry, we are seeing some more rain in the forecast. For this morning, we're seeing the rain mainly kind of leftovers in Minnesota and the Iowa area, but they're all moving out, leaving behind just leftover clouds. A lot of cloud cover out there this morning, but we should be seeing those clouds thinning out throughout the day. But then later on this afternoon, we could see some thunderstorms out in western South Dakota. Surface low pressure is still lingering in the area. But as we go throughout the day, this low is expected to kind of move to the east and to the southeast. And that should help clear it out. But another low pressure will bring us more thunderstorms late Sunday into Monday. We'll talk about those forecast details here in just a couple minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Grant. Well, the 2019 Sioux Empire Fair wraps up today with PRCA Rodeo. The action gets out of the chute at 1:30 and at 7 o'clock in the grandstand at the W.H. Lyon Fairgrounds. The rodeo is free with a fair admission, which costs $10 for adults and $5 for children. The final Levitt at the Falls concert of the summer features Corey and the Fireflies. The free concert gets underway at 7 o'clock in the Levitt Shell in downtown Sioux Falls. Artisans for Animals is a vendor fair at Lewis Drug where you can buy artwork and crafts from 10 to 4. Admission is a donation of cash, pet food, or toys, with all proceeds benefiting the Sioux Falls Area Humane Society. The Baltic American Legion is celebrating the 100th anniversary of the American Legion with an all-ages street dance. The group Driven will perform at 9 o'clock at the Legion Hall. Food will be available for purchase at the Someday Cafe. Looney Days in Coleman, South Dakota includes a Main Street parade at 10 o'clock, a pork loin feed at the Fire Hall at 11, along with a show and shine car show north of the Community Center, also at 11 o'clock. Beanbag tournaments starting at 1 o'clock, raffle drawings at 2, plus live music at Greg's Place starting at 9. The Freeman Fire Department is hosting a Firehouse Rib Cook-Off at the Freeman City Park. Activities include a car show and shine at noon, a beanbag tourney at 1, sand volleyball at 2, a kids water fight at 3:30, and ribs will be served starting at 5 o'clock. Whitewall Sessions presents Rochelle Feldkamp in concert at the Last Stop CD Shop Studio on East 10th Street in Sioux Falls. The performance is at 2 o'clock. Tickets are $5. And be sure to watch an earlier recording of Whitewall Sessions on KELOLAND TV beginning at 10:30 tonight. Goodhurst State Park at Blood Run, southeast of Sioux Falls, is hosting a Perseid meteor shower party from 10 to 11 tonight. There will be tours of the night sky, a guided hike, and you can peer into the park telescope. Be sure to wear bug spray. A park entrance license is required. And tonight's free moonlight movie at Faywick Park in downtown Sioux Falls is Ralph Breaks the Internet. The movie begins at dusk. Refreshments will be sold during the movie. Grant?
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast. We're starting the day off with just rain in the east and a lot of cloud cover. But as the rain exits the area, we should be seeing clouds thinning out from west to east throughout the afternoon. So what that means for you is that the farther into central western South Dakota you are, the more sunshine you're going to see today. But notice how it's just taking a while to clear out those clouds. So if you're in Minnesota, Iowa, you might just be stuck under mostly cloudy skies until late today into tonight. Also, we're seeing thunderstorm potential there in western South Dakota during the heat of the day. Just the quick things to note, the trend has the thunderstorms here in central South Dakota, and then they'll weaken and fade out as they move into central South Dakota. So if you're in central South Dakota, don't be surprised if you see some very light rain or some sprinkles, but the thunderstorm activity will be mainly out there in western South Dakota. Some of those thunderstorms could even be strong to severe, but then in your 7-day your future scan forecast for today, there's where they send in the low pressure that brought us all the activity yesterday. That's going to move out of the area, and then another low pressure will move in on Sunday into Monday, and that's going to bring us more thunderstorms. So the severe weather potential for today is in the southwest. Main concerns will be hail and wind. The tornado threat is very low in the KELOLAND area, and the risk for heavy rain is also a low risk. There's marginal risk in the southwest. And then Sunday night into Monday, slight risk for severe weather already out from the Storm Prediction Center in the southwest. Main concerns will once again be hail and wind, low tornado threat, and the risk for heavy rain is also a medium risk, a little bit elevated, and it's more widespread across much of the KELOLAND area, so we may need to keep an eye on the heavy rain risk Sunday night. So here's your forecast for today, 70s and 80s, decreasing clouds in the central and eastern regions, thunderstorms in the west. And then tonight, fog is possible in the east, mostly clear to clear skies, thunderstorms in the west, though temperatures cool into the 60s. And then tomorrow, 70s and 80s with thunderstorms moving in from the west to east. So central and the northeast likely not going to see those thunderstorms until late Sunday night. Sioux Falls won't see the storms until, but their chances late Sunday night into Monday, and then looking at staying dry Tuesday and Wednesday. Also seeing temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Aberdeen late Sunday into Monday, and then looking to break another round of storms possible Wednesday. Temperatures in the upper 70s to 80s. Central South Dakota, chance for storms Sunday into Monday morning. And then a break on Tuesday, temperatures mostly in the 80s, might even get upper 80s there Thursday and Friday. And Rapid City, chance for storms today and tomorrow. A break on Monday, more storms Tuesday and Wednesday, highs in the 70s to 80s.
Thank you for joining us for KELOLAND on the Go. You can get all the up-to-minute developments right here on KELOLAND.com. Have a great day.